Damn! Message!
Now, yesterday I went off because I like doing that. I like putting y'all in situations where you don't have no choice but to deal with certain shit. So I put that out there about the beast. I know some people looked at it the wrong way. Some people looked at it the right way. Some people didn't look at it at all. It is what it is. If spell casting is not real and sorcery is not real and there's really not demons on Earth, then why is so much demon stuff taking place? Now, on my old page, I did make a video about this woman, but I don't have that video anymore, so we're going to do another one. And in this video, I want to know, is Erykah Badu turning men out in the industry? I'm wondering, is she one of these witches that do these homosexual rituals on heterosexual men? She's not the only one, of course. Everybody knows about Madonna. Gabrielle Union, that's another one. Little Kim. But there's one that nobody really talks about, and that is Erykah Badu. Now, in this picture, there's two men with her. The funny thing is, the one on the right is Trinidad James. If you don't remember Trinidad James, it's gold all on my neck, gold on my whatever. If you zoom into this picture, I don't know if it's able to do that. I'll see. If you look at his nails, they're painted red, nail polish. If you look at the other one, you can clearly see that's fruitcake. But why does it seem like everybody that messes with her ends up being hella weird? Now, I know some people will be like, well, she did date DOC and Jay Electronica, and, they don't seem weird. Well, for one, Jay Electronica is an NOI, so he's already involved. We already know about them and their connection to this system and how they work together. That's why nothing ever got done with them. As far as DOC, who put him on? Ruthless Records, right? Via Jerry Heller. And we know all the weird stuff with them, with Dre being gay as hell, Pop being gay as hell. The Snoop Dogg skit about somebody having AIDS on his first album. And that's before Easy was even diagnosed and killed. Let's see something. Now, everybody knows about Andre 3000. Everybody knows about Common. How it turned out they were messing with her. Now, I want to know something. I want to know, what is the benefit of a man being feminine? What is the benefit of that? Why do they act like men just go through life not understanding women at all? We don't get them, period. They just They're just lost in this world that we keep making comfortable for them with safety guards, parameters, education, the economy, etc., etc. Why would they want weak men? Because with weak men, you have no protection. Hence why women are going through what they're going through now. Being called cisgenders and pretty much getting their position taken by the same people that they're saying, they were standing up against. Infiltration is something else. Even if it's disguised as you, it's dressed up as you, doesn't mean that it's not being used for your downfall. Musically, she's cool. What I'm saying? She has some songs, even though she kind of fell off. But musically, she's cool. I don't have a problem with Erykah Badu's music. I do have a problem with her and how she carries herself and this supposed, knowledge that she has. I don't think she has any knowledge at all. I think she's a witch, just like a lot of these demons are. And I think at the end of the day, people fall for it because of this illusion that she's like some spiritual person, when it's like at the end of the day, what have those spirits done for Africa, period? We can talk about all them old stories, but to me, it seems like the more they mess with that stuff, the more off they become. Now, that's just me. I want y'all to listen to something. I want y'all to listen to somebody. What he said about her. Speaking on not looking directly in her eyes. It's interesting.
What he wants, and he'll listen to a track, and then he'll hear all of this other things in his head, and he'll literally just stay on it and stay on it until he gets it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know what the hell it is, like, we could be doing a phrase like over and over again.
Let's get to it.
But I knew him from that organic of a mind way of really knowing how to take something small and really like amplify the sound to like a crazy loud frequency. I remember when I first came into his studio, everybody that was working kind of like shake or you was like, how did you learn how to do this? He said, the whole thing, what's it, who's the cat thing? Suge Knight beating up, terrorizing all the engineers. Nobody wanted to work with him, so he had to teach himself how to work everything. But like how ill of an approach, like quality, Jay Dilla was.
Where is it at? Should have looked it up first.
Everybody just singing on the record, so.
Come on now. Don't run off on me just yet.
I thought that's kind of where it happened. Everybody was recording in Electric Lady Studios at that time. So,
right, which is Jimi Hendrix's old studio.
yeah, on Eighth Street.
Yep. So Most Def, Common, James Poyser, Q-Tip. Am I forgetting anybody?
I think Raphael.
Raphael Sadiq, right?
Yeah.
From Tony.
A bunch of fruitcake. Yo, all right. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. All right, 'cause they was bugging. Hold on. Said it looks like she's drawing you into the abyss with her eyes, and they're emerald green and all this different stuff. And it's like, to me, what I want people to understand is, it's like, if she is a witch and she hypnotizes people and she has this peaceful aura about her, I feel that shit only works if you. It only works if you it only works if you don't know anything. If you don't know anything about all this, Egyptian crap and all this science that they're going to try to spellcast you with, then it will work. But if you do, then it's going to be totally different. You know what I'm saying? The mind state is going to be completely different. What I want people to understand is once you get past all that, and once you know what they're doing and how it works, there's no way that they can spellbound you. And then why? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you something. Why would, with these whole spells, why is it always like some weak shit? And kept their manhood and their strength, and you know what I'm saying, they were empowered. But for some reason, messing with her, they never get stronger. They always get weaker. And then they end up looking, because everybody remembers Common. Everybody remembers Common from the streets. Everybody remembers Andre 3000. He was wearing the Atlanta jerseys and stuff like that. He wasn't, out there looking like he ended up after talking to her. Now, Trinidad James, like I said, he wasn't super ghetto, but he wasn't no sensitive dude neither. They didn't have him all fruity and stuff like that. And to him now with nail polish on, like, how is that the Egyptian? Like, how is that supposed to be some ancient science? Or are they trying to say Egyptians were fruity? Or they're trying to say that unisex is reality. There's no separation between men and women. Okay, well then how do you guys get here? How does, one have spermatozoa, one have the eggs? How does that make any sense? I don't like to see men in weak positions because I know that has nothing to do with being male energy. It has nothing to do with it. And I'm wondering if this is why Africa fell. Is it truly because when Africa was infiltrated, they didn't really have any warriors like that? Is that what it was? Did they have a bunch of fruitcake people? Because it seems to me as if that's what they do. The more comedic or the more, into the ancestors you get, the more weak and of a fruitcake you become. And for some reason, there's nothing empowering about it. There's no tribal dances of power. Like you see the islanders, they be yelling, oh, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, oh, ooh. It's like you don't see none of that from these Africans. All you see is a bunch of weak stuff. And I'm wondering something. I'm wondering, with the Dahomey tribe being all woman warriors, was it that the witches and warlocks had pretty much weakened the people, and that's easy for other groups to get, imprisoned because of all of this spooky spell crap and shit that's not real, and you falling victim to mental slavery. Everything's about allowing it in. Even this door that Hassan keeps referring to Noriega talking about, it's like, what does a door do? It either keeps something out or it lets something in, one of the two. So what door are we talking about? Symbolism, symbolic. Could be your ass. It could be a door. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Cheeks closed. Y'all open it up cheeks for these freaks. Look at this. And look at the women now. Look at them. They're being protected by what? The moral compass of God. Women didn't make the rules about not hitting shit. Women beat their kids. Women hit men. Women do all types of stuff. There's women in prisons. There's female prisons. I don't know why people keep avoiding that fact. So it's not like because you're born a woman, it warrants you of no sin. That doesn't make any sense. Does she turn men out? It's possible. It's really possible. A lot of weird men around her. Like I said, the J Electronica DOC thing, that could be like, the cover up. That could be, plotted relationships, even if they have children together. It could be because remember, nobody married her. Nobody. Like if she's not supposed to be married, she's just supposed to be running around turning people out. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me, man.